Good afternoon. Welcome to the May 2023 commencement of West Texas A&M University. My name is Neil Terry and I serve as the Executive Vice President and Provost. It is my pleasure to introduce the administrators, the faculty, and the graduating students. Our May graduation is too large to accommodate all of our graduates at one time. This afternoon, 2 of our colleges will participate in this commencement ceremony. The Sybil Harrington College of Fine Arts and Humanities and the College of Nursing and Health Sciences. The processional will commence shortly. The platform party, including our university president, will process first. The president will be immediately preceded by the university mace, carried this afternoon by Dr. Angela Phillips, the Mike Mortez Professor of Nursing and Health Sciences. Following the platform party will be college administrators and faculty members. The procession will transition to our student scholars, graduate students first, then undergraduates. Distinguished guests, the May 2023 graduation ceremony for West Texas A&M University. At this time, please rise and join Dr. Robert Hanson, Director of the School of Music, as he leads us in the singing of the National Anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Many in the platform party will be introduced as their duties arise this afternoon. Allow me to introduce the rest of the platform party. Dr. Diarno de Armand, Associate Dean of the Graduate School and the Paul Engler Professor of Business. Dr. Todd Raspberry, Vice President for Philanthropy and External Relations. Dr. Chris Thomas, Vice President for Student Affairs. Dr. Carolyn Baum, Assistant Professor of Communication and Director of the Atterbury Honors Program, who will be presenting medallions to students graduating from the Honors Program. Ms. Diane Bryce, Registrar. Dr. Jessica Mallard, Dean in the Sybil B. Harrington College of Fine Arts and Humanities. And Dr. Dirk Nelson, Dean of the College of Nursing and Health Sciences. I also want to take a moment and thank the faculty that are with us today. Their knowledge and commitment have played a significant role in the professional development of our graduates. Will the faculty members in attendance this afternoon please stand and be recognized? Thank you for your wonderful work. Please be seated. Today, 1,310 individuals will earn academic degrees. The oldest graduate is 66, and the youngest is 18. The ceremonies include students from 37 states across the nation and 26 different countries. This graduating class includes 108 with a perfect 4.0 GPA, 81 veterans, and 45% of the undergraduate class are the first in their family to earn a college degree. We've also had 30 moths fly across the stage, but they have not officially completed any of the degree requirements. So we are not recognizing them. At this time, please welcome Ms. Annie Valachek, Student Body President, for her address to the graduating students.
In order to maintain a sense of transparency with you all today, I'd like to begin by making one thing clear. Graduates, you will remember lots of things from today. Walking across this stage, earning a new degree, maybe a nice dinner or a gift, and most importantly, spending time with friends and family. What you will probably not remember is the student body president that got up here and spoke for 2 minutes and was one of the very few things that stood between you and the installment of your new degree. Acknowledging that this is probably true, I will at least try to be quick. Our world is becoming increasingly comfortable with mediocrity, increasingly comfortable with taking a precious talent, personality trait, or opportunity and not using it to fulfill its fullest potential. Graduates, today and every day, I encourage you to ponder one simple lesson. If you live some of your life how most people will not, you can spend the rest of your life how most people cannot. Most people won't take the leap of faith to apply to a university when nobody else in their family has attended college. Most people won't go to class for 12 or more hours a week and get out of class just in time to clock in for their third part-time job. Most people won't be conscientious enough to recognize that a friend is having a bad day and be intentional in trying to make it better. Most people fail to take the time and spend the energy to strive for excellence in every aspect of life. But you do. I know this because today marks an accomplishment that shows you are willing to live life differently than most people. This milestone is simply the beginning of living a life how most people can't because you choose to work hard and continuously prove a passion for your respective area of study. Those around you have also chosen a challenging path. Watch this. Parents, raise your hand if you wish your student would come home more often. I won't make you raise your hand if you wish your student left home more often. You're welcome. Faculty, raise your hand if you felt at least a little bit of heartache out of concern for your students. And graduates, raise your hand if you experienced at least one really tough semester on the road to your degree. Each person in this room has made sacrifices to ensure that each of you in front of me is ready to change a world all of your own. Everyone here has, in some capacity, lived their life how most people won't. It's now your turn to live the rest of your life how most cannot. My question to you now is, will you defy mediocrity in order to make this happen? Will you rise up and strive to reach your fullest potential? I have no doubt that the answer to these questions is a firm yes. It is an honor to call each of you part of the Buffalo family and know that I am truly, truly proud of everything that you have done and will do in your journey to success. Now, from one student to another, let's go make everyone in this room extremely proud. Graduates, congratulations, thank you for your time, and as always, go Buffs.
Thank you, Annie. Our next speaker is Mr. Thompson Mayberry, a WT graduate who will offer remarks on behalf of the Alumni Association.
Hello, WT alums. My name is Thompson Mayberry, and I'm a proud graduate of WT. Some of the most important experiences happened to me here at WT. I had the honor of playing football at WT, and when I bled on the field, I always said it, I bled maroon for WT. One of the most formidable events happened to me here at WT. I met my wife going to school here, and 37 years later, I think she still likes me. We had our two beautiful daughters here while we were residents here in Canyon. My mother used to say, everyone brings light into a room, some when they enter the room and some when they finally leave. Be the bright light in every room that you enter. Life is about quality of character. My question is, what is your character? Never be the one that says, well, that's not my job, or be the one that sends that mean text to kick someone when they're down. Don't be that person. My challenge to you is always treat others as you want to be treated, in business and in life. The exception to that golden rule may be when you're playing pickleball. I want you to remember, all doors are not made of wood, and all doors don't have handles, but all doors give you access to something unless you are willing to open them. and remain hidden from you. I encourage you to look at every door as an opportunity to grow. Life may not turn out exactly how you plan, but oftentimes it's better than you ever imagined. Very few of our lives turn out exactly as we planned, and I, for one, am grateful for that. Recently, I had the pleasure of joining the WT staff as Director of Corporate Partnerships and Athletic Administration. It's kind of my dream job. I know that you will leave this place today and most of you will go elsewhere. But whatever you do, whatever life holds for you, however life turns out, remember, you will always be a graduate of WT. A noble accomplishment for you all. I want to leave you with the words of a poet, Edgar Guest. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're traveling seems all uphill, when your funds are low and your debts are high and you want to smile, but you have to sigh, and when care is pressing down again, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Life is difficult with its twists and turns, and every one of us sometimes learns that many a failure turns about when they may have won if they'd stuck it out. Stick to the fight when your heart is hit. It's when things seem worse that you must not quit. It is my honor and privilege to invite you, the alumni, to turn your rings outward. The turning of the rings outward symbolizes that you are now responsible to transition from student to alum who serves their alma mater as an ambassador, who gives it back through success, gifts, and the service that the university has given to us as students. From the Texas Panhandle, you are now sent out into the world to be a proud alumni of West Texas A&M University. Congratulations.
Thank you, Thompson. Mr. Joseph Duran, Chief Administrative Officer for the Texas A&M University System, joins us to offer greetings from the system. Joseph?
Thank you. Hello, my name is Joseph Duran, and I'm with the Texas A&M University System. And I'm going to go off script just for a little bit, because I just want to say, you know, this is my first time to actually represent the system at one of our universities. And when my boss asked me, he said, Joseph, would you like to go and represent the system? And I said, yes, sir, I'd be glad to do that. And he said, well, where do you want to go? And I said, well, I want to go to West Texas. And my wife's from this area. I grew up in a small town. I just thought, I want to go to WT. And he said, you know, you'll fit right in. And, you know, and I just want to say that my short visit here has been wonderful. All the people that I've met at the restaurants and wherever we've been, whether it's been, you know, where my wife likes to get coffee, Starbucks, everybody's been really nice. And the students I've talked to, they've also been so nice. And Texas is a special place, and I just want to say thank you for your hospitality. I'm leaving here with some really good memories here, so thank you for that. So, going on, it is my honor and also a privilege to stand here before you, the graduates, to offer my congratulations on your graduation. I would also like to acknowledge and congratulate your families and loved ones who have supported you on this journey. As college students, you are prepared better than most to adapt to change, and change will come many, many times in your life. I have no doubt that you are prepared for what you may face in life, and that is thanks in large part for what you've learned here at the university as well as from your parents and family. I urge you to stay in touch with your alma mater as you take your place in society and begin raising your own families. So, on behalf of the Texas A&M University System's faculty, staff, and administration, congratulations to you, to your families, and friends and loved ones who are here to celebrate with you today. So may God bless you and your family, and Godspeed, and thank you.
Thank you, Joseph. As a Chief Administrative Officer, please keep us in mind whenever you are looking at budget stuff 2 or 3 weeks from now for the university and the great time you've had. It's now my pleasure to introduce the 11th President of West Texas A&M University, Dr. Walter Wendler.
Neil, Dr. Terry, Provost, thank you for the opportunity to say a few words. What a great crowd. How marvelous it is to see. Ladies and gentlemen, parents, spouses, partners, families, and friends of students, welcome to all of you this day. Faculty, congratulations to you for successfully shepherding into the rank of alumni these soon-to-be graduates of WT. What a day for all of you graduates, now and forever Buffaloes. The meaning of what we are doing here is more important than conferring a degree, as important as an achievement that is, to be sure. Before I share my thoughts with all of you graduates about the significance of this occasion, I would like to take a minute and address your loved ones. Are you all, you thousands, here, not as proud as you can be, swollen with pride in the graduates seated before you? For some, your joy is even more exuberant, given today marks the reduction of the family payroll by 1. And for a lucky few, I met one on the way in who has 2 graduating. This is going to change this gentleman's life. So here we are. Here we are. Let us all share your pride today in the completion of this important life step. Look for your sons and daughters, husbands and wives, partners, families, and friends in this herd of buffaloes seated on the floor before all of us. Find them, wave or make eye contact if you can, and reflect. Their success, coupled with your pride, certainly calls for applause. I say a strong ovation. Whoop if you like. Let them hear you. All right. My mother one time told me, don't start what you can't finish. And now, to you soon-be graduates of WT, listen up, Buffs. This is your last lecture. What happens in the Coronet Library and in the lecture halls, laboratories, studios, clinics, fields, courts, and theaters is the very height of American aspiration and achievement. At West Texas A&M University, we take seriously the quest for excellence in the educational experience each of you have received. It's important to us. Today's graduation ceremony does 2 significant things. First, we signify that you have met the necessary qualifications associated with your given degree program. Second, you have gathered insights, skills, abilities, attitudes, and perspectives which may not be part of any specific course you've taken or any particular degree requirement. There are 3 concepts that may be the greater sum of experiences that we call college: engaged citizenship, knowing history, and the confluence of liberty and responsibility. First, while a public university has manifold purposes in serving the citizens of a free society, one that's not always talked about, but absolutely central to the work of higher education, is how a strong university experience prepares you for engaged citizenship and economic development. Education is a pathway out of poverty for many and a way to open doors to new opportunities for every single one of us. This is true for everyone, all of us, this day. This idea may be more profoundly important for the nearly half of you who are first generation in your family to graduate college. Your WT experiences, the education that you've had the opportunity to gain here, will change the trajectory of your life, the life of your family and friends, the community in which you live, work, and serve, the state of Texas, and indeed, our nation. If you take what you have learned and experienced and become engaged citizens. At WT, we consider it part of our responsibility to send you out as engaged citizens. Secondly, in order to fully realize and appreciate the value of your achievement, you must know history, not a portion of history or rewritten history to fit the trends of the times, but history that puts in context thought and action to create a brighter future for each of you individually and all of us collectively. And history shows that we are exceptional. A future that appreciates its past, for better or worse, is a future with possibility and hope. The great American poet Maya Angelou reminds us, and I quote, and I'm going to say this slowly, history, despite its wrenching pain, cannot be unlived, but if faced with courage, need not be lived again. Stated differently, but in similar code and spirit, is the ancient axiom: those who do not know history are doomed to repeat it. Our thinking about history helps us recognize that while perfection has eluded us, there is a bright light to which we should aspire in spite of any circumstance, no matter how challenging. I hope WT has inspired each of you in the quest to know where you have been, where you are, and my aspiration for each, where you are going. For me, this is the definition of hope, and without that, education is miserably squandered. The aspiration for a better future, transformed by life experience, including your time at WT, is the very heart, mind, and soul of being educated. It is being genuine, authentic, impactful. That's our role. At WT, we consider helping you situate yourself in society. It is our responsibility and prepares each of you for shaping our future. We all of us here, are literally in the palms of your hands, graduates. Third, our responsibility is to affirm healthy confidence of you who are in relationship to the larger social order. Working to understand yourself as an engaged citizen with a hopeful future is absolutely paramount. Each of you, each of us are part of something larger than ourselves. I believe it is essential for all to value the communities of which all of us are a part. To be willing to stand individually, to encourage, admonish, and guide the community is not a right. It is a responsibility, essential to the future of a Republican form of government. There is no guarantee of outcomes void of trial, turmoil, and strife. But cast iron hope is present if we do not give up on our responsibility as part of the larger social order. John Stuart Mill, in On Liberty, warned of the tyranny of the majority. He said, and I quote, "If all mankind minus one were of one opinion, mankind would be no more justified in silencing that one person than he, if he had the power, would be justified in silencing mankind." Mill reminds us of the tangled, complex, perplexing relationship between individual and society. He compels us to ponder the intellectual, emotional, and heart-rending responsibility of our individual emotions for and with the larger society, the social order. I implore each of you, as you graduate, to reflect on the importance of power of individual responsibility, personal choice, and the exercise of free moral agency as defining characteristics of all people in a truly, genuinely free and open society, no matter the circumstances of life, which give rise to a fundamental form of equality of opportunity which binds each to all. You are each glorious, graduates, each glorious, remarkable, individually made and perfectly constructed beings. At WT, we consider it our obligation to infuse your educational experience with the idea that individual liberty is welded to personal responsibility. C.S. Lewis, noted professor of English literature at Oxford and Cambridge universities, said in The Weight of Glory, "There are no ordinary people. You have never talked to a mere mortal." This is the foundation of my thinking, living, and leading a university. When reflecting on its truth for each of you, it literally takes my breath away. Congratulations on your achievements. Thank you, and may God bless each of you, and may God bless WT and the great state of Texas. Thank you. We will now turn our program to a special presentation of awarding an honorary doctorate degree, which we do after careful consideration and recommendation by the dean and faculty of a particular college. This special recognition honors outstanding individuals who have been successful in a particular field or service to the broader community. Provost Terry, I invite you to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Wendler. Before we proceed to the formal program, let me ask Mr. Alan Keister to please stand while I say a few words. Dr. Alan W. Keister is a highly distinguished professional and community leader in the medical field. Upon graduation from medical school, Dr. Keister returned to his hometown of Amarillo to begin his professional career. As his primary job, Dr. Keister is a member of the Amarillo Medical Specialists and oversees one of the largest private medical practices in the region. His visionary dream and passion work is the establishment of Heal the City Clinic, serving as the founder and the chief medical officer. Heal the City is a free clinic with a stated mission of providing high-quality care with dignity to uninsured of the region. Under Dr. Keister's leadership, the clinic now operates 5 days per week, serves acute care patients, manages chronic care patients, provides dental care and referrals, offers wellness protocols, and operates a full-service pharmacy. The clinic provides these services at no cost to patients. This year, Heal the City will serve over 8,000 patient contacts, enroll over 500 patients in a chronic care program, and fill almost 38,000 prescriptions. Statistics do not tell the story of the impact on the region that Dr. Keister's dream provides. He lives a life of dedication to the underserved, vulnerable, and special needs populations. Today, West Texas A&M University is proud to confer the 13th honorary doctorate degree in the 123 history of the university to Dr. Alan Keister. Dr. Kieser and Dean Nelson, please transition to the platform for the formal doctoral hooding. We've now come to the point of the program that our graduates have been working toward. In a few minutes, the graduates will be coming forward to receive their degrees. As the graduates complete their walk across the stage today, the WT Alumni Association will present each graduate with an alumni lapel pin, signifying their official induction as WT alumnus. After I certify the candidates, the university president will officially confer the degrees. Dr. Andrew Reynolds, professor of Spanish, will announce the names of each candidate for degree as they come forward to receive their diplomas. Will all of the candidates for master's degrees please rise? President Wendler, on behalf of the graduate faculty at West Texas A&M University, I certify that these candidates have met the requirements for their various graduate degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of West Texas A&M University, as just transmitted to me by Dr. Cherry, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Chancellor and the Board of Regents of the Texas A&M University system, I take pleasure in conferring upon each of you whose names are on the official roster the appropriate graduate degrees with all of the corresponding rights, privileges, and responsibilities.
Please be seated. Marshals, please escort the graduate degree candidates to the stage. It's kind of an odd thing. I tell them to sit and then tell them to stand up, so this is kind of how it works. During this part of the ceremony, the college dean will place a hood on each master's degree candidate. This tradition dates back to the 12th and 13th centuries when universities were taking form. The colors on the hoods represent the university colors as well as the disciplines of the degree. Dr. Reynolds, please introduce the master's degree recipient.
Master's degrees from the Sybil B. Harrington College of Fine Arts and Humanities, hooded by Jessica Dean Mallard, the Dean of the College. Hannah Berg. Amanda Renee Dantas. Emily Marie Hines. Jacqueline Rose Keenan Kingston. Jose Loreto Martinez. Madison Sierra Nation. Chloe Lords Rodolfo. Jordanae Scott. Madison Zick. Joey Martinez. Francesco DeLelo. Mateo Fuentes Santiago. From the College of Nursing and Health Sciences, hooded by Dr. Dirk Nelson, Dean of the College, Jill Anissa Howard. Bailey Ann Houston. Elena Rosa Gutierrez. Chloe Gold. Jacqueline Daimling. Mar Giomiri Corral Martinez. Kelsey Jordan Cole. Lauren Nicole Clinch. Ashlyn May Bradshaw. Kristen Ann Blackman. Taylor L. Barnett. Taryn R. Woolert. Shelby Lane Walker. Daniel Isaiah Vareed. Christian Valles. Darian Sherry Montgomery. Jasmine Henderson. Travis Victor Pelly. Addison Bell Velez.
Will all the new master graduates please rise? Let's have a round of applause for our 2023 master's degree graduates. Congratulations. Please be seated. When the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees cross the stage in a few minutes, you will notice that many of them are wearing stoles or cords. At West Texas A&M University, we support diversity in all of its forms. The donning of the stoles is a ceremony for graduates from international and culturally diverse backgrounds. During the ceremony, students are recognized by their family and friends for their accomplishments. If you are a student who participated in the donning ceremony that took place last night, please stand and be recognized at this time. Next, an undergraduate student who maintains a grade point average of 3.50 or higher is considered an honor graduate. Honor graduates are recognized at commencement by a gold honor cord. I ask that all the honor candidates stand at this time and be recognized. Finally, graduates who are veterans wear a red, white, and blue cord. I ask that they now stand and be recognized. Will all the candidates for bachelor's degrees please rise? President Wendler, on behalf of the faculty of West Texas A&M University, I certify that all these candidates have met the requirements for their respective baccalaureate degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of West Texas A&M University, as just transmitted to me by Dr. Cherry, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Chancellor and the Board of Regents of the Texas A&M University system, I take pleasure in conferring upon each of you whose names are on the official roster, you'll be pleased to know, the appropriate baccalaureate degrees with all of the corresponding rights, privileges, and responsibilities.
Please be seated. Marshals, please begin directing the candidates to the stage. Dr. Reynolds will now introduce the baccalaureate graduates from each college.
From the Sybil B. Harrington College of Fine Arts and Humanities, Bachelor of Applied Arts and Sciences, Natalia Cristina Araiza. Joseph T. Asling. Emily Marie Barrett Rivera. Lauren Alexis Bentley. Brisa Bolaños. Adeline Bricker. Abigail Castro. Christina Yvonne Cecil. Tanja T. Coleman. Noah Jacob Coronado. Barbara Ann Ferrara Faltneck. Enrique Gamez. Denise Gomez Rodriguez. Tami Jaquez. Brian Michael Klecker. Tara K. Lasik. Brittany Gabrielle Lane. Lillian Marie Lopez. Marco Antonio Ortiz. Darian Lee Perry. Denise M. Ramirez. Cal Davis Rosh. Abigail Nicole Revuelta. Amber Marie Richardson. Ray Javier Rigoni. Laura Sanders. Jessica Sauceda. Dana Michelle Waller Fulch. Bachelor of Arts for the Sybil B. Harrington College of Fine Arts and Humanities, Carson Ty Bradley. Marin Rose Bullock. Shannon Kate Denny. Avery Darton Durham. Victoria Ifedalapu Fatirigan. Stephen Franks. Daniel Lance Gray. Sergeron D. Grayson. Jacob Roy Griffin. Gabriel Christian Guerrero. Lane Ross Hall. Christian W. Howard. Aaron James Hudson. Corbin Cade Langham. Samuel Austin Lay. Tyranny Denise Lockhart. Carmela Sue Love. Madeline Andrea Lucky. Jenna Rihanna Miller. Brianna Marie Moen. Sarah Nicole Olson. Homero Olvera. Stephen Osborne. Alejandro Piñon. Mackenzie Faith Porter. Evelyn Ramos. Bryn Nicole Reeves. Chloe Amor Reichel. Peyton Mark Stokes. Graduating as an Atterbury Honor Scholar, Cara Lauren Villarreal. From the Sybil B. Harrington College of Fine Arts and Humanities, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Tiana Dawn Breckeisen. Sierra Faith Cross. Bianca Iris Davila. Kenzie Rachel Dennis. Grace Elizabeth Drake. Riley Joe Flood. Laura Kinsey Hedgepeth. Hannah Rose Hosnettle Cowell. Leah Chalet Ingram. Zachary Todd Johnston. Amy Lynn Lampy. Sawyer Todd Landry. McKenna Katia McClenny. Simote Patterson Samate. Angel Pulido. Nolan Lee Quintanilla. Abigail Rowe. Austin Storm Rogers. Graduating as an Atterbury Honor Scholar, Aiden James Tishless. Carly Lee Venter. Liberty Gracie Yeski. From the Sybil B. Harrington College of Fine Arts and Humanities, Bachelor of General Studies, Felix Russell Bertolo. Olive and Marie Bicknell. Brighton A. Cagle. Rebecca L. Cano. Kelly Shea Carroll. Justin Scott Christopher. Shelby Reagan Davis. Marcos de la Cruz. Katie Marie Desso. Lindsay Marie Dovell. David Jesus Durden. Christopher J. Enriquez. Megan C. Esco. Gabriel Timothy Evans. Kesley Ford. Maya Simone Frederick. Jacob Glenn Taylor Fuller. Serena Emin Garci. Christopher Ryan Gerber. Whitney Danielle Hale. Juliet J. Herrera. Reagan A. Higgins. Sharita Gail Huseman. Laura Allison Cater. Malachi Isaiah Laredo. Jacoby R. Lott. Erica Lucero. Carolyn Diane Malone. Amanda Leanne Cullum Maurer. Allison Callie McWilliams. Conlon McCallie Means. Ashton Page Moorhead. Lauren S. Moses. Jesus Munoz III. Erika Juliana Ortiz. Brooke Michelle Patterson. Brianna Heather Dawn Philpont. Laura Lynn Powell. Macy Lane Redline. Taylor Victoria Reed. Marisol Alice Reina. Logan A. Saiz. Marissa Marie Solis. David Justin Stevens. Jacqueline N. Strauss. Ta Chin Soong. Michaela Danielle Thomas. Sydney Tatum Voorhees. Jody Nicole White. Haley Reese Wilson. From the Sybil B. Harrington College of Fine Arts and Humanities, Bachelor of Music, Christopher Barber. Amaris Monique Contreras. Jenna Miyuki Helenas. Mackenzie A. Kirkendall. Mark Anthony Jesus Miller. Matt J. Monroe. Corey Macklin Nance. Gabriel Cruz Padilla. Landon Ryan Prophet. Kayla Richardson. Sarah Elizabeth Rogalski. Edwin Santillan. Rachel Aubrey Stansel. From the Sybil B. Harrington College of Fine Arts and Humanities, Bachelor of Music Education, Jolie Bresciers. James Edward Dewey II. Juan Manuel Montoya Buenrostro. Alejandra Mulgado. Mason Danae Vincent. Gage W. Winkle. From the Sybil B. Harrington College of Fine Arts and Humanities, Bachelor of Science, Ozawibeni Abunau. Larissa Renee Anderson. Jessica Renee Fulton. Kaylee Levon Hanna. Andrew Paul Helterbrand. Johnny Lynn Lachen. Alexandra Mary Massa. Jared Murray. Kaylee Jo Neely. Duncan Michael Noose. Zachariah Simon. Jackson Dean Wilhelm. From the College of Nursing and Health Sciences, Bachelor of Arts, Skylar Nicole Clevenger. From the College of Nursing and Health Sciences, Bachelor of Science, Brianna Scott Yashima. Martha Lorena Arias. Elsie Sanchez Chicas. Nicole DeLee Bartlett. Leah Patricia Belfield. Tacey A. Bell. Caitlin Yvonne Benson. Jackson E. Blake. Erin Elizabeth Briley. Lindsay Kathleen Bullard. Gerard Emil Bryant. Riley L. Phipps. Peyton Robert Bird. Christy Marie Maya Cantu. Alanda M. Cardone. Trevor Jacob Carpani. Alexandra Danielle Carillo. Lisette Rose Carillo. Brenda J. Cervantes. Hannah Nicole Copeland. Nadia Jaylene Cruz. Alizea Martinique Douglas. Hannah Jean Duffy. Nicolette Anastasia Duquette. Braden Scott Dyer. Rebecca Michelle Ellison. Jackson T. Espy. Anna Karen Estrada. Kimberly R. Follis. Giselle Fuentes. Brian Alexander Garcia. Danelle A. Garcia. Sarah Jean Nicole Gilbert. Aubrey Faith Fries. Kimberly Shora Quandre Gladney. Macaulay Reese Gregory. Aubrey Mackenzie Hagar Sanders. Pascal Hejimana. Jessie Nicole Hall. Logan Sky Harris. Ariel Hernandez. Nicolas Antonio Hernandez. Caitlin Brooke Hodges. Jessica Lee Haynes. Zachary James Jensen. Sensazi A. Lurkpecorn. Janaya Tatiana Quante Lopez. Madeline Faith Ashton. Samuel Mandujano Jr. Alexis Marie Matute. Sydney Nicole McCall. Sonia Mendoza. Courtney A. Mild. JC Janae Mitchell. Marian Abdul Muhammad. Mariah Monsivice. Lauren May Nicodemus. Lexis Nieves. Ashlyn Danielle Olguin. Isaiah Lawrence Perez. Jordan Perry. Mia Marie Ramirez. Alessandra Rendon. Justin Terrell Robinson. Adriana Rodriguez. Amanda Rodriguez. Jamie Teresa Ruiz. Noelia Jacqueline Salazar. Jennifer Salinas. Alexandria Marie Sanchez. Ashley Scully. Sloan M. Sims. Preston Danielle Sutton. Geraldine Trejo. Lakin M. Turner. Brooke Carol Urban. Aspen M. Valaquette. Abraham Villegas. Dariel Weathers. Olivia Grace Williams. Larry Wise. Zachary Alberto Suaza. Rosa Isela Alonso. Bernice Altamirano. Kendall Nicole Andrews. Candace Brooke Arguelles. Veronica Lee Arguino. Lily Bautista Garcia. Shaylin Nicole Blevins. Marciel A. Brown. Carolyn S. Burgess. Annalise Marie Carrillo. Haiti H. Cassidy. Amy Catherine Clabo. Amanda K. Crawford. Elizabeth Nicole Crawford. Emily Grace Cunningham. Karina Denali de Leon. Jackson Robert Emmett. Regan Lene Felker. Cameron Fellers. Taylor Celestial Goulon. Deja Brooke Goodman. Halen A. Hall. Kaylee Jo Harrison. Pedro Antonio Hernandez. Adain Herrera. Addison Elizabeth Hickson. Jacqueline Renee Jimenez. Amaya Ejene Johnson. Russell William Long. Anaí Alondra Marquez. Amanda Martinez. Dylan Ross Maya. Samuel Tucker Mayberry. Elise Ophelia McIntosh. Abe Joe Montoya Jr. Malayla Marie Newman. Mahala Marie Newman. V. Wynn. Emily Nicole Nicholas. Victory Ikoro Omietami. Cho Noa U. Jaden Elizabeth Parsons. Joel Pena Arevalo. Emily Margaret Peters. Lorena Rojo. Karina Guadalupe Romero. Tenley G. Rummel. Shaylee Brianne Scott. Katie M. Schubert. Michaela Renee Sims. Keely Michelle Stovall. Eileen Crystal Tapia. Leslie Fernanda Telles. Elizabeth Elena Terry. Allison Faith Thomas. Christopher Ryan Thomas. Lindsay Brooke Trent. Trang Thu Bui.
A few words as our last few graduates transition to their seats. For all of today's graduates, earning your degree has required you to develop life skills, balancing your studies with a combination of family, work, service, and personal obligations. Being here today is no small accomplishment, and all these skills will serve you as you face the many challenges that are part of life. Let today be a reminder of your strength. Well done, class of 2023. Will all the new baccalaureate graduates please stand? Please signify your graduation by moving your tassel on your mortarboard from the right to the left. Congratulations. Please be seated. At this time, I would like to acknowledge Dr. Guli Manfredi and our talented brass ensemble for arranging music for the ceremony. Thank you. I would also like to thank our faculty marshals, Dr. Rick Hossel, Associate Dean and Assistant Professor of Sports and Exercise Sciences, Miss Laura Ryer, Instructor of Nursing, Mr. Seth Collum, Instructor of Communications Disorders, Mr. Bradley Behrman, Assistant Professor of Music Theater, Dr. George Pacheco, Associate Professor of Communication, and Dr. Eric Meljak, Assistant Professor of English. Finally, thank you to all the people that have worked behind the scenes to make this event to honor our graduates possible. In a few seconds, I'll ask that you rise and join in the singing of our alma mater led by Dr. Hanson. After the alma mater, please be seated during the recessional and remain seated until all the graduates have filed out. Please rise for the alma mater.